today we are traveling to face the real journey in Egypt. We are confident that if we believe in ourselves as a team, if we do what is right, if the players are committed, I think we will put positive results in Egypt. I'm not having any doubt about that. But we also are aware that for you to succeed in life, for you to achieve something, there has to be discipline. There has to be dedication, there has to be commitment. So I'm happy with the players. We're going with 32 players. And when we get to Egypt, we are privileged to play 2 friendly games, which is against Egypt, hopefully on the 13th, and then on the 16th against Zimbabwe. We round up our last game before we have 1 week to assess ourselves, and then before we can finally bring the final list of 23 players that will be representing Tanzania in the AFCON. So I thank you for this. I thank you for your support. It's not going to be easy. That is one thing about life. Every journey has its own challenges, but it all depends on how calm and how focused we are to be able to interpret the journey. And hopefully we will be in a position, with God permit, to be able to interpret the journey in Egypt, to bring out the best positive result that will promote the country, will promote our players, and we also promote you people, because it will give you an avenue where you build a relationship with other foreign press journalists. I think this is the beauty of being part of the event in Egypt. So I thank you for all your support, and I hope you continue to support the team and continue to support so that we all can grow as a team and we all can grow as a country. Thank you.
Any question?
What you see as the leader of the foreign-based players?
You can never doubt about their experience. But that does not mean if you're a foreign player you have made the team. You have to convince the team. You're not convincing me as a coach. Me, I'm the coach. And to be honest with you, if the team grow, I will grow. So I want the best players, I want the best players that can help the country to grow, that can help the team. You guys say 39 years since Tanzania made it to the AFCON. Totally I agree with you, it's 39 years, but I also can tell you that 39 years is just a number. If we believe in ourselves as a country, if we work very hard, we can put positive results in Egypt, we can put positive things in Egypt, we can position Tanzanian football in Egypt. And it will also give you guys the ability, the possibility to also grow as a media. So for me, it's not about where you're from. I'm not interested about where a player is from. What I'm interested in is what can this player give to the team? What can you add to the team? What value are you bringing into the team? We qualified with a lot of players. Along the journey, a lot of players have been here. People that started the journey, some are not here. When I came, new players, and this is how it should be. When you see a good player that is good, you have to encourage him. You have to give him the opportunity to prove himself. You have to give him the room to demonstrate that he can be part of the project.
Yes, Coach. Ask about Muda. Since you guys started training, you didn't train in Egypt. So you have a chance to go to Egypt, or you let him back home?
Well, Muda is for us. For me, those that knows me knows me. Muda is an important player to us. But injury is part of the game. Unfortunately, he has an injury in their last game. But of course, the doctors, they have evaluated him. I'm not a doctor, I'm a coach. But the doctors, they have evaluated him and they have seen that within a short period of time, he will start training. So let's hope that when we get to Egypt, he can join the team, he can start to train and he can be available for the team. He's an important player to us. He's a very good player. There is no doubt about that. But when it comes to injury, there is nothing anybody can do about that. But let's see how it goes.
Masih
What they want to see is smart players.
Well, I will give it to you. Fortunately, I know how it is. Of course, the players we drop. We drop Ajibu, we drop Mkude, we drop Hamis, we drop Ajibu. We know that Kapombe is injured. We drop Kennedy. So I think these are the 7 players that will not be making it to Cairo. Hamis. Yeah. Ajibu. And Kennedy, and then Kapombe.
Io non do tutto risulta questa.
But I will make it available because we are training. I didn't bring it here, but I will make it available to him.
So what was the big criteria to you to choose that player? So this, I'm going to this.
With the performance, it's not about criteria. It's about the performance of the players. We have started working since on Sunday, and we have seen. And I think, but you also watched the training this morning, so you are in a position to see if the players you see, if they have something or not. So it's not about criteria, it's not about where the player is from. I'm very clear in my idea as a coach. For me, even in Nigeria, the same thing. I'm not interested about where a player is from, whether he's my brother, whether he's my sister. What I'm interested in, what can the player give to the team? The team is above any player. Even me as a coach, the team is above me. If I don't do my job, my players cannot grow. So I have to be honest, I have to be fair in my judgment. I know you guys, you have your own interests in terms of whom you like, whom you don't like. But for me as a coach, it doesn't matter to me. All my players, they are all equal. I treat them the same, I respect them the same. If you can't play, there is no room. If you're not disciplined, there is no room. So if we say we want to go back and then condone discipline, then we should tell Tanzanians that we don't have a team. Discipline is the key. No matter how good you are, there has to be discipline. And I grew up being disciplined. If I'm not disciplined, I don't think I will play in Barcelona or achieve what I have achieved. So I understand you guys feeling, but let us, we have to change our mindset. We are growing, we have qualified after 39 years. What we want Tanzanian people is truth. And like I keep on saying, I'm a fellow African brother like you. And if I cannot tell you truth, I don't think anybody else can tell you truth. That is who I am, But let's believe in what we have. Those players there, they're also Tanzanian. It doesn't matter where they come from. It doesn't matter which club they play. They are all Tanzanian. And we have to create an avenue where all Tanzanians have to believe that this national team is their national team. I said it, we are not against anybody, but we cannot channel our thinking just only on one place. Let's expand the national team, let's give other people opportunity, and let's grow as a country. That is my simple opinion.
Coach, like the Deputy Minister yesterday said, Tanzanians expect something special from this team because it's a long time being participated for this tournament. You as a coach, you think your boys can offer Tanzanians?
Well, as a coach, I believe in my boys. And my duty is to motivate them, to inspire them, to encourage them. But you also will know that in football, it's not 1 + 1, 2. Football has its ups and downs. Football has a lot of factors. And from the technical point of view, we are trying to make sure that those factors that is unseen, we can be able to guide it and make sure we achieve something in Egypt. Like the minister, for a minister, he has a lot of scheduled program. He made out her time. She came yesterday to see the team to motivate us. It shows that the whole country is behind us. And what we own Tanzanian people is to go there and fight and put our best. Are we going to win? You can never predict. Are we going to lose? You can never predict. But one thing is certain, that we are going to have fun. And the 24 teams that are going to participate, they all have equal opportunity. But we have to see how we prepare ourselves to be able to compete. And we shouldn't forget that 39 years, a lot of AFCON has come and gone. So we shouldn't live on illusion and dream that is not real. but let us believe that we can go there and do something positive. Our objective is do something positive, and we keep on growing as a team. Hopefully, in the nearest future, we can continue to grow and develop Tanzania football. And then, I have said it, you have great players, but players without characters has no chance of achieving any success.
My last question is about our group C. We're going to start against Senegal. There was big figure in football enough and good enough for the man going to miss this cup. So how do you evaluate you as a coach, our groups, and especially our first game against Senegal?
Well, first game is always important for every team. If you lose your first game, then they put you in a position of playing the second game, trying to do everything to win. That's where a lot of mistakes come. It is true that Senegal is in our group. It is true that for me, they are the best team in the continent. When you look at the kind of players they have, individually and collectively. But I also can tell you that if we have qualified to be in the AFCON, we shouldn't entertain any fear. All we need to do is to prepare ourselves, make sure we get things right, and then play them. They are human beings, we are human beings. On paper, they are good in terms of pedigree-wise, but we also have good players. We have one of the best strikers in Europe, Samantha, our captain. We have Nsuka, we have Farid. All these players, they may not have big names, but when you look at them directly, you will see the potential in them. All we want them is to push them, to bring out that quality they have, push them to bring the quality. Well, are we going to win Senegal? Are we going to lose? It's difficult to predict. Football is very, very unpredictable, but like I said, we're going to give everything. Even when we lose, we know that we fought to lose. We're not losing just they beat us. 5-0, 10-0, 8-0. No, we'll play our game. And hopefully, if you please God, I always say God. People may think I'm joking. If you please God, we will make something. When I came here in August, I could remember in New Africa, I said it is possible for me to qualify. And nobody believed in that till the last game. We are going to have, if you please God, we can do something. That's how I can tell you.
So you think we can qualify for more groups?
Why not? Why are we there? We can qualify if we work hard.
The game like
Thanks Evans. Tunafahamu kwamba timu hii ina udhamini wa Serengeti, kwa hiyo tuna nafasi pia kwa wadhamini wetu waweze kutia neno, watie baraka kwenye timu yetu ambayo inaondoka leo kuelekea pale Misri. Anita, karibu.